Good morning, everyone. We have been very busy this week.
Yes, we have. We no more than shut the camera off last week on our last video. And as you see, I was going to go after a load of wood. Well, we wound up drawing in 8 loads.
8 loads of wood.
8 loads of logs. So it was about 20 full cord. And then while I was gone hauling those logs, Joe was processing, and you've done
8 or 9 cords of wood, because I also sold 33 bundles last week, so that meant I had to bundle a bunch.
So we've been actually super busy trying to get caught up in the weather. It's just been beautiful for 5 weeks now. We just had nice weather.
Oh my goodness.
And Jill and I are outdoors people, so we don't let the weather affect us one way or the other. So we've got some young friends that if it's raining or snowing a little bit, they can't work. They got to be inside because of the weather. What's the weather got to do with anything? Cutting wood is outside work. If it snows, you dress for it. If it rains, you dress for it. I guess a lot of these young kids are made of sugar. So,
And that's interesting, because for me, I do have to put a little bit more layering up, because I am 70 years old. But I'm feeling healthy and exuberant today. The sun is shining. It's supposed to be 49 degrees. Yippee.
and we're already, it's probably 38 to 40 out right now,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
50 for us is t-shirt weather.
Yeah.
I do like to go inside at night to a warm fire. Let's take you around. We'll give you a quick view. And today is moving day.
Moving. We are going to move, not the pile, but the processor and the elevator.
So we'll take you around here. We'll give you some views of what we got done here quick. We got some noisy neighbors, as you can hear. We got people building on one side of us, cutting wood across the road. So a lot of activity going on. Everybody's outside early today.
Oh, yeah.
So, and we're losing our snow fast. And of course, you can see as our lot is dusty and dry already. So we're very fortunate to have a lot. It's pretty much like this year round, other than a little bit of ice and standing water for a day or two, but we're pretty fortunate. So let's go over and take a look at our wood piles, and show them our accomplishments. So the Cord King has been working fine, no problems. We have it, we just pulled it out here with the tractors. You can see that sun is bright. So
We have the Gizmo out.
yeah, Jill's got her little Gizmo.
I love this little golf cart. It has the dump. It dumps for me when I load it up, but I can zip around the yard pretty easy and jump in and out either side. And I can take off and run around and grab something that I need, and which is going to be a big help. It's going to be a big help this summer. After walking the whole length of the property, it seems like, because I forgot something.
So this is a little gas rig. It's called a truckster. It's made by Cushman. And these are our piles we have. And this wood is drying. And we also had a little surprise the other day, too. Got the sunglasses on. The sun is so bright. We sold a cord of cottonwood. Yes, a full cord of cottonwood.
Yeah.
So we'll take you around to the pile here. So we'll go around this pile. This is what Jill just got done processing yesterday. This is fresh cut wood that I just brought home. So the trees were dropped here the end of March, starting to get a little bit of sap. But as you can see, it dries fast here. This time of year, cold at night, freeze drying really works well. So get on the shady side here. This pile is 90 feet long, 20 feet wide, and 10 to 11 feet tall. So this pile, we estimate very closely to 70 full cord. So as of right now, we have 115 cord processed drying. And there's our pile of pizza wood. some bags, the log lift bags. They hold 1/3 of a cord each. And Jill's kindling wood slivers off the processor. So we've been saving out a few bigger ones now because the kindling is selling well. And our dry cottonwood last year, as you can see, we had ice underneath the pallets yesterday. I did get the pallets picked up. But we sold a cord of cottonwood.
We did.
So
it surprised me.
And it's dry, it burns nice. And there's a heli-ski company up here that does helicopter tours and heli-skiing, and they have campsites. And last year they come down and bought dry wood. Well, they bought birch at full price at $400 a cord for bonfires for their campers. Well, it doesn't matter what you're burning. Actually, the cottonwood burns really nice in a campfire.
Sparks.
No sparks. It's kind of a sweet smelling smoke, light smoke, and it starts easy, and it burns hot quick. So it makes a nice quick little bonfire campfire. So yesterday they came back for the wood. He said he didn't care what he had. So we made him a deal and sold him cottonwood, and we get $2.25 a full cord for our cottonwood, which is pretty good money considering it's all free. And actually, there's a couple of our contractors, they actually kind of pay us to take it. If we take a couple loads, 2 or 3 full loads of cottonwood off a job, they usually give us 3 or 4 loads of birch along with that to kind of offset the cost. So kind of a good deal for us. And I like to process the cottonwood, as Joe would say. I process it, she processes it. But I guess process, she's kind of getting me into the word process, I guess.
Well, I say it enough. I'm going to process today.
So we'll give you a quick view of the mountain here. We got like a little overcast haze. I don't know what that's all about, but I don't know if it's going to be kind of bright here in the sun, but just beautiful weather. So today we're going to get some views of moving the processor. We're going to actually cut some wood for ourselves. We're going to change over the wedge and the auto stop for shorter wood for ourselves. And we're going to run some pretty big gnarly, not really gnarly, but big wood through. So we'll get some
We'll
clips.
end up having to resplit a bunch of it just because it is so big and ugly and gnarly, and just for ourselves. And we have to think about our own woodshed.
So it's bigger wood. You see we had piled out front with the kind of a little bit of rot or hollow in the middle. We try to keep that out of our wood, so we're going to run a bunch of that for ourselves, and we have to do a resplit anyway. So if it's too bad, we'll split some of that rot out. But it's overall, it looks like pretty good wood.
Oh yeah.
So we'll get some clips of that today of us getting that set up. So stay with us, and thanks for all of our new subscribers, everyone. Channel's picking up, and glad to hear all the comments. Thanks again. She won't talk. Okay, so we're going to get ready to move our auto stop ahead. So we'll have 13.5 inches for our firewood. So it's a pretty simple deal. We're just going to take these 2 bolts out. Maybe. So we're just going to slide this ahead to our 13.5 inch hole. And this is all there is to it. So this will give us 13.5 from here to the bar. So our wood we take a little shorter, and you can see some of the rot here. So we separate these bigger logs out, and this is a pretty good sized log. I'm guessing it's at least 14 to 15. We do have some 18-inch wood coming through. So we're gonna get Jill set up on the processor. We're just gonna cut it, run it through the 6-way up through the elevator, as we're gonna have to do some resplits anyways. So stay with us and we'll get you hooked up here so you can watch Jill produce some beautiful firewood. All right, give you a quick view here before we start. There's a pile we done earlier this past winter. So we're just gonna let it drop off the elevator. Jill's gonna get the processor started and warming up. And you can see she's got her shades on today. So we're just gonna get the camera set up and let it roll. Okay, let me show you what kind of mess we got going on here. So, half a tub of sawdust. As I said, the bigger wood makes much sawdust, much more. A lot quicker, I guess I should say. And our rotten wood obviously made a lot bigger mess. But everything is caught in the hopper here and dropped down through, so not much goes up the elevator as you could see in the video clip. So this is what we have left from this winter's burn, about 4 full cord. And this is getting wood ready for this next burning season here. Getting pretty well dry, as you can see. I'll take you over here to what we done with the processor. So it took us about a half an hour actually to run everything you saw Jill and I doing on the processor. And as you can see, some of this is our poor quality wood. It had some hollow, a little rot that will split out, but overall it's pretty good wood. It just doesn't look the best sometimes, but it's gonna make good wood for us, huh, Jill?
Oh yeah, it'll keep me warm this winter, or when we get ready to burn it. So I'm excited because now I get to do some resplits, and then I get to stack. Yippee! I think I just made more work for myself.
So as you can see, a nice bright sunny day here. This has been a beautiful day to work outside, and we actually had a little different video plan. We were going to show moving the processor out, how easy it was. We brought it out back of the house to do our own wood, and our little professional camera lady here done just the opposite. She turned the camera off when we started recording and then turned it on when we were done recording. So you didn't really want to see pictures of her walking around showing gravel driveway for a half an hour. So a little change up here. Well, that was our move today. We moved out back here to do some of our own firewood, and we're going to make another move back up to the firewood pile, get started for next week here. Our camera fell over the tripod, so we don't know how the with the wind, we don't know how the lens is going to look here in the video, but
We'll give it a shot. But boy, that was some big honking wood. I don't like doing those big logs like that.
yeah, I don't. She makes her nervous. But and our little woodhound is. Spring is here. The woodhound is out. Well, from the Alaska Woodyard, we keep the sawdust flying. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.